are going to move to the next segment to discuss about the opportunities that lies ahead for you in the program of ASEAN SEDP 3.0. So in this segment, you will meet my colleague from ASEAN Foundations. She is the project coordinator of ASEAN SEDP, and also you will meet two of our remarkable alumni. You will discover more information regarding the program in this segment and also the experiences of our alumni during the previous program. So without further ado, I'm going to invite Shera, my colleague. Hi, Shera.
Hi. Hi, Joshua.
Hi. You doing good?
Yes, doing good.
Okay. So there are already hundreds of people here. Can't wait to hear about the program and also like the experiences of our alumni. So I'll just give it to you. Later we share.
Thanks, Joshua. So hi, everyone. Good afternoon. So happy to meet every one of you and our two alumni here. And I just would like to briefly introduce our program at the ASEAN Foundation, ASEAN Enterprise Development Program. We also call it ASEAN SEDP 3.0. This is a fully funded program at the ASEAN Foundation. It has been running since 2021. And we have around 40 alumni from 10 ASEAN countries. And what will everyone get the benefits in this program? First is this is customized training and mentoring. So the curriculum for both training and mentoring is tailored to the needs of your social enterprise. Second, there will be networking events with investors and government officials from 10 ASEAN countries. And also, there will be seed grants of up to $40,000 for top performing social enterprises. And as you also notice, our partners here, TikTok and SAP, you will be paired with TikTok mentor. So there will be someone from TikTok team will give personalized feedback for your social enterprise. So you will learn about content creation and how to boost your TikTok shop. So if you have plan to open up TikTok shop, or if you do already have it and you want to boost your products and services on TikTok, this is a very suitable program because there will be free credits for all participating social enterprises. So let's find out more about this program. We already have our two alumni. Let's welcome Intan and Amor Paul. Hi, Amor Paul, Intan.
Hello, Shera. Nice meeting you.
Yeah, hope you're doing well. We are very happy to meet you again. Maybe before we start hearing your experience in last year's ASEAN SEDP, could you please briefly introduce yourself and your social enterprise? Yeah, maybe starting with Amor Paul.
Okay, sure. Yes, hello, my name is Amor Paul. I'm the CEO and co-founder of an online platform called Molu. We are trying to make circular economy a reality. So on our online market platform, we gather the unused fabric from factories, and then we resell them and also upcycle them into corporate uniforms and retail apparels. So we are trying to circulate unused resource in Thailand and hopefully want it to scale to ASEAN.
Okay, so that's why it's also great that you joined this program. Hope it can help you scale more book to other ASEAN countries. How about Intan?
Hi, everyone. I'm Intan, the Impact and Partnerships Manager of Commerce. I'm from Indonesia. And what Commerce do is we equip rural youth with e-commerce skills training. And then we empower them by collaborating them with the SMEs so that they will be able to work from their hometown.
Okay, thank you, Intan. So Intan here works with lots of TikTok talents, like providing TikTok training for them so they can work remotely from their hometown. Okay, so we are curious why you applied for last year's ASEAN SEDP. Maybe Intan, you would like to start first?
Yes, of course. I think it's first because it is an ASEAN level. I mean, so that I think I will be able to meet SEs from other Asian nations. And then the second one, it's the grants, of course, because it enables us to be able to get grants, to be able to get funded for conducting our projects. So it will be very beneficial. And other than that, I saw there are some other benefits like the mentoring and also training. So that's why we were very excited to register at that time.
Okay, let's move on to Paul.
Yeah, quite similar. I mean, for context, Molu is trying to at the growth stage. We've already found our market fit. So when we saw the host is being ASEAN as well as TikTok and SAP, we think that will be a very interesting program to join. Of course, we are at that growth stage, so we are quite selective on our time, right? So the host is one thing, the regional level is another, as well as, of course, the grant is always good to get. And I think that in terms of the networking, I think it's very important to get your foot into the door, especially to be on the radar of ASEAN. Yeah, so that's why I apply.
Okay, so everyone, if you do have any questions, please drop the questions in the chat box. Then later we can ask your questions to both our alumni. Okay, so when you both join ASEAN SEDP, maybe you could share what is the most significant aspect of ASEAN SEDP that you find most helpful to your social enterprise. It can be the training or the mentoring, or maybe the business matching that you got to meet investors and government officials.
I think the whole journey was actually the most useful. I think it's the whole package. Because there's no really one aspect, but it's the whole experience of going through the program. For example, for me, I think the mentor, the level of mentor that you guys get here. I mean, in Thailand, we have an ecosystem, right? So I know most of the people, but I don't know the ecosystem in Indonesia or other places in ASEAN. And the mentor that you guys are able to get was really helpful in terms of for me to reflect the theoretical side of doing the business. I think here is a very business heavy. So I think it was very useful for me on that path of trying to grow and also getting the point of views of many stakeholders, like the funder, the potential business matching, and also the vibe with the people and the friends of other entrepreneurs. I think that was really useful. So the whole journey to me was the significant change. Yeah.
Yeah. I also heard that Paul still keep the presentation slides and
Yeah.
learn from the slides even when the program has ended, right, last year.
Correct.
Okay, what about commerce, Mbak Intan?
Yeah, for commerce, I think the most memorable, or I think the one that we find very useful, is the first is the trainings, because it's not only the representative that can join the training, but also we can bring along our team members so that we can our team members can also join the tailored webinars, the tailored meetings, and also the mentoring, because it is one-on-one mentoring, so that we can really consult about our problems and also getting insights from the practitioners, from the experts, so that we can really apply for the solutions. We can really consult for our problems. I think that's it, Sheda.
Thank you. So from what Paul and Intan have shared, I think it's also about the networks. Yeah, it's not only you got to meet social enterprises from ASEAN countries, and I heard some of the social enterprises have already talked about potential collaborations between social enterprises, right? And like you got to meet investors and governments from 10 ASEAN countries, so good to make networks, as what Ansul and Dondi already mentioned about networking. and about the mentors as well. Okay, so maybe because we would like to have more interaction with the audience, just to summarize, because if you guys watched the video, Amorpo also mentioned that ASEAN SEDP is one of the best programs he has joined so far. So maybe a bit wrap up from both Amorpo and Intan. What makes ASEAN SEDP unique and why you guys should apply for this program this year?
Yeah, I think for me the whole program that they have built for us was really a great one. I think it was a great journey and time was well worth spending, right? And of course there are money and things that are coming to ASEAN. I think this is the place to be. So you might as well apply and get yourself on the radar whilst having a great journey and a chance to win a grant. So I think there's so many reasons to apply. So don't wait. I think this is something that I think it matches in a lot of the stages as well. And even the application process itself also, you get a great learning from just doing that. So yeah, it's something. And I heard that this year also the grant is bigger. And I think they have learned from last year. So this year, I think it will be even better because it's 3.0, right? So yeah, don't wait, don't sit on it. You only have like, I don't know, 10 days left, right? So yeah, give yourself a chance and yeah, go apply.
Yeah, okay. How about Mbak Intan?
Yeah, it's similar to our goal, yeah, because I believe that from my experience that ASEAN SEDP has provided like a full package of what a social enterprise needs, especially from the very beginning. It's the webinar trainings, the materials. I believe every one of you will need it. And also the mentoring, you can always consult with your mentors. And especially because there is TikTok mentor as well. So you will be able to consult about your problems, or maybe you want to move to TikTok or create your accounts or TikTok shop maybe. So you can really consult there. And yeah, now the glance is bigger. Just like what Amorpo says. Yeah, that's correct. And also I believe it will be much greater because yeah, they have done like in SEDP 1 and 2 and now 3. I think it will be better. So just don't hesitate, just register, because I think it's not that many things what you need to apply is not that complicated. So go apply.
Good
Agree.
to hear about TikTok, right? Because both Commerce and Moroloop were some of the winners of TikTok Challenge. We also had TikTok Challenge. So you got to create content on TikTok, and you got also free credits as winners, free TikTok credits that we are going to transfer to the social enterprise. Okay, so we have some questions. Some questions I think are targeted to the ASEAN Foundation as the organizer. I'll answer quickly some of the questions. Okay, solo founder, yeah, solo founder can apply from Deborah, right, Indonesia. And how to increase the chance of being selected in the program. Okay, I think this okay, I'll give the floor to our alumni, but first I'll share from the perspectives of the organizer, ASEAN Foundation, how to increase the chance. I think we are also looking for someone that is motivated. So you can share what motivated you to apply, right? So like Amorpo and Intan, they all have a clear motivation why I want to apply, what I'm looking for in this program, right? Because it's not only like you apply and then you don't know what the program is about. So I think in terms of commitment and motivation, it's very important. And maybe I'll give the floor to both of our alumni if they want to share something, increasing the chance to get selected.
Yeah, I think clarity is very important to be able to explain clearly where you are and to be able to clearly explain what you want to get from the program, right? And at the same time, you have to be able to also communicate quite well, because I remember the the the, the interview part, they have some tough questions.
Oh, what tough questions?
There's a lot, like especially on the growth part, like how are you gonna grow, like, so it's a good simulation of you get asked these all the time through your journey of entrepreneurship. So I think to be well prepared and to be able to communicate and also to show off what you want to do. So I think it's I'm more on like the growth stage. So for me, I already have some traction, some revenue. We are not super strong on the social media side, so you gotta play your odds a little bit and be able to explain, and maybe you can explain how this program can help you to leverage on something that you are lacking, or leverage on something that you are already strong at, something like that. So you must have your narrative quite clear on why you want to join.
Yeah, like the ability to communicate the impacts, right? The tractions that you have already generated. Yeah, Mbak Intan, do you have any tips?
Yeah, I think first, of course, you have to really take a look at the questions. I mean, you have to answer every questions, and also you must understand about the problems you are going to solve. So you need to really understand about your organization, because as what Paul said, that there will be also an interview session, yeah, so that there will be a board of interviewee, and then they will ask you several questions, so that if you already understand about what your organizations do, about what the problems you try to solve, and also about the impacts that you created, then you will be able to do it. So I think you have to really be strong on your identity about your the problem and also solution, that you will be able to solve the problem of the problems like that. Yeah, I think that's yeah.
Yeah, thanks for the tips, Paul and Intan. You move on to the next question. I think I'll invite my colleague. Yeah, maybe Joshua will also add some of the answers for this question. So it's about the definition of social enterprise, right? Whether NGO is also eligible to apply, or it's open to start up also. Yeah, so NGO is eligible to apply if you have business model, and startup, yes, it's also eligible if you have impact. So I'll give the floor to Joshua to explain more about this eligibility.
Okay, thank you, Shara. So for everyone who are curious about whether you're a foundation or whether you're an NGO, can you apply for this program? Of course you can, as long as you have business model. So you can find ways to actually finance a part or all of your operations, not so making revenue. So you do not rely solely on grants. So if you're still making a bit of money that you can to finance a little bit of your operations, feel free to apply to this program.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, of course, NGO startup, you're eligible to apply as long as you have business model, right? And for startup, if you have impact, you can justify that you are a social enterprise because you create that impact. You incorporate that impact to your business journey. So you are also classified as social enterprise. Okay, what's the next question again? Oh, how many grantees will be accepted? Oh, that's great. We will increase the number from 20 to 30 social enterprises. So we welcome more social enterprises. So your chance of getting accepted is getting higher. please apply. And the curriculum and materials. Oh, I think this is more relevant for our alumni. Do you find the curriculum and materials from the ASEAN SEDP 2.0 easily applicable to your business? That's the question from Hania Brunei.
Yeah, a lot actually. It's very up to date in terms of the techniques and trend. It's not like you learning MBA, a book from 20 years ago, which is very important, right? Some of the things, if you have a business degrees, you already, like for me, I'm older entrepreneur, so I need to get my theory updated. So the people who are the lecturers are in the field. They're not like lecturers who are in university. They are the people who are already working and very active in their knowledge updating. So that all the theories are very, 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 very applicable. So it was for me, it was like a lot of sessions. So I attend every single one, and I thought I was gonna, I can say now because I'm already finished the program. I was like, okay, maybe I enter for 15 minutes just to check in and drop out. But I ended up staying for the whole session because it's so relevant to the stage that where we are in now. So yeah. So very good.
Yeah. So Intan and Amorpho are both two social enterprises and other also, right? But these two are very like diligent participant, never miss out the class. Yeah, never miss out. I think they attended all the training sessions and mentoring. Yeah, what about you, Intan?
Yeah, I did always attend the class because what's so good about it is that, as I told you before, that the classes by experts and also practitioners, and also the range of materials. I think the materials are very useful for us, so that's why I bring along my team members, so that I bring team members that need the specific material, this specific theme, so that they will be able also to update their knowledge. So not only me, but also my team members.
Yeah, I heard some of the social entrepreneurs are also, they like the fact that in ASEAN SEDP, we welcome not only the founder or the CEO, but the staffs can also join the training. It means like making the whole organization smarter. I borrow the words from Amorpho, right? It's not only the founder or the C-level, but as an organization, you can invite the staff to join both the mentoring and training. And the mentoring and training are all by practitioners. They are not like university lecturers, so they are founder, they are social entrepreneur themselves, or they are like the one who is expert in measuring the impact. So you've got to learn from many different mentors and trainers. Right. So another question from Weni, Indonesia. Is it necessary to have a tangible product to enhance the likelihood of being selected as a grantee? Or is a valuable service considered acceptable? Yeah, so we not only limit to products, service is also acceptable as long as you are not in ideation. Yeah, so you already you already have the product or the service, you are eligible to apply. And from Ila, Malaysia. Oh, okay. So it's more of like the social enterprise. Does it need to be having like many followers on social media? It's one of the considerations, but it's not mandatory. Like we do have some social enterprises in the previous cohort, they didn't have TikTok account, and maybe the followers, if they have, it's also limited. And that's the purpose of joining the program, right? You learn how to improve the content creation side, so you can increase the number of followers. So it's not mandatory, but good if you have, because it will be value added during the application process. Yeah, I think 3 more questions. Legally registered from Repana Ellie. Do you need to be legally registered in your country to be eligible? Okay, this question is often asked by lots of applicants. Actually, if you are not registered yet, it's okay. You are still eligible to apply. Just upload a statement, like a letter from you, mentioning you don't have legality yet, and you are willing to register when you join ASEAN SEDP 3.0, and you can also explain why you don't have the legality yet as of now. Is it bigger chance for something who have fraction rather than idea or only MVP when we apply? Maybe I'll give it to my colleague Joshua.
Okay, Shara.
From
So,
Deborah.
yeah, so to be eligible to join this program, you would have to at least have a working MVP. You don't need necessarily to have it bought by people, but you are on the phase of testing it. So the early traction is already there. However, you're still not having like paying customers, it's okay. But at least you have the product, the MVP of your product or services, and that you have piloted it to several of your potential customers.
Okay, thanks, Joshua. I think I'll just want to make it quick. So maybe Henkel Tan, you can explain your question, paraphrase, because I think I don't really get the point. And about age restriction is also common asked questions. Please feel free to apply. It's not a strict rules, right? I think one of the example is Amor Paul, right? Amor Paul and the co-founder is about 35 years old, but we can still accept Amor Paul as the alumni, right? Because we also take a look at your social enterprise as a whole. And as long as you have a team member that is within this range, like 18 to 35 years old, you are eligible to apply. So older than 35 years old, it's okay to apply as long as you have that youth in your team members. Okay, yeah. Yeah, about week hours, how many hours? Yeah, it depends. Okay, guys, very enthusiastic participants. It depends. It can be 2 trainings per week or 3 trainings per week. But hopefully we got some feedbacks from the alumni. 3 trainings per week is so like lots of time. Maybe we can make it 2 times a week. And yeah, we can always ask you for feedback when we design the program. And yeah, I think I'm going to give it back to Joshua because the time is already up. And
Okay.
guys, I believe you still have lots of burning questions. Feel free to reach out to us to our email, ASEAN@ASEAN Foundation. Yeah, my colleague will copy and paste the email on the chat box and show you in the screen. Okay, so feel free to send your inquiries, questions about the program, about the form, if you have any questions to this email. And yeah, see you in the ASEAN SEDP 3.0.
Thank you, Shara, Intan, and Amor Paul. Don't go anywhere. We are going to take a few pictures first before you leave the premise. I'm going to count 3, 2, 1, and then we'll take a picture and then another one. So we will take a couple of pictures. Okay, I'm gonna count it down. 3, 2, 1. Okay, the next one, 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you so much, Shara, for leading the sessions, and Paul and Intan for coming as our speakers for as a representation of the alumni. Looking forward to see you again in the other opportunities. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for
Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, our second session has ended. I hope every one of you have learned something about the investment outlook and also about the program of ASEAN SEDP. I understand there are several other questions that are still left unanswered because of the limitations of time. You may reach out to the ASEAN Foundation through the provided email address that we've sent you on the chat box and we've displayed on the screen. The recording of this webinar will be also uploaded in our website at ASEANSEDP.org within next week. And we will also send you several emails to remind you that the video is already uploaded on our website. So you can look back on the informations. And in this opportunity, we would like to ask you for your feedback on today's event. I'm very sure that your feedback will be meaningful to the improvement of our future events. So please let us know what are the things that you appreciated in this webinar and what are the things you think that we should improve. And your feedback will make a lot of impact towards our future program. On the screen, we have displayed a QR code that you can scan on your mobile. And also in the chat box, we've also sent you a link that you can directly click and bring you to the feedback form. Let's take a minute to fill out the feedback form. And while you are filling the feedback form, I'm going to maybe address several other questions that that the audience have. The ASEAN SEDP 3.0, we are still accepting submissions from social enterprises from across ASEAN. And this year, we accept 30 social enterprises into the program. And the deadline for the submissions is March 31st. So you have less than 2 weeks, only like 9 to 10 days left for the submission. So please submit your applications ASAP, because this program provides you with so many benefits to help your enterprises grow. You will receive tailored trainings, exclusive mentorship. You will also have a hands-on experience with TikTok to create content and also to optimize your TikTok account. If you don't have any TikTok account now as your communication channel or sales channel, the TikTok team will help you to set up those channels. And also you will get the chance on expanding your network throughout Southeast Asia, not only to the investors, but also to government officials from 10 ASEAN countries, because the ASEAN Foundation will fly you into like one particular country later to meet people from the ASEAN Coordinating Committee on MSMEs or other agency from the ASEAN. And lastly, one that we have talked previously about financing in capitals, you will also get a chance to get grant up to 40,000 USD for your enterprises. Okay, this is a really great opportunity to hack your social enterprise. So if you are founders, leaders of social enterprises or impact startups, this is your chance to accelerate your growth. Please go check out our website and register as soon as possible. We will close the registration period in March 31st. And don't be late, because if you want to join and you're late, you will have to wait another year to join the program. And don't be discouraged on these requirements. If you are more than 35 years old, but probably still below 40, or you have like someone in your team that is within this age range, you are eligible to apply. So feel free, and you're welcome to apply. Don't be scared, don't be shy, just go straight, apply for it. Also, if you do not have any legal documents, like if you're not legally registered as have a legal standing as a limited company, or else you're still doing it on your own with few co-founders, you're eligible. You can apply as long as you promise and willing to actually register legally during the program. Someone asked about, can you share several documents that we need to apply for the program? Yes, I can share them to you. You need to prepare your pitch deck and company profile prior to filling out the registration form. If you're already making impact, please prepare your impact report. And also we need to look into your finance. So please prepare your financial report before you fill out the registration. Because the registration form cannot be auto-save or save for future completion. And remember, we are quite flexible. So if you do not have like audited financial report, you only have like sales recap or cash flow reports, you are very welcome to submit using those documents. So feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions. Probably there are several documents that you think that you cannot submit to us, but you have alternative documents. Feel free to discuss with us. And shall you have more questions, please reach out to us through email. We've shared you the email, the ASEAN SEDP at ASEAN Foundation org. And we'll be happy to assist with your inquiries. Okay, I think we already have like 2 minutes of filling out the feedback form. So this is the end of our event. And I would like to say again, thank you so much for everyone who are joining us today. Your presence here making an impact to the program and also to the ecosystem of social enterprises across Southeast Asia. Have a great day and see you at the ASEAN SEDP 3.0. Bye-bye.